name is Lonnie. Have you ever experienced back pain before? More than likely, the answer is going to be yes. In fact, according to a review done by Dr. Devin Rubin called Epidemiology and Risk Factors for Spine Pain, 80% of adults will experience back pain at some point in their lives. So for this reason, it's really important to keep the spine healthy. Even if you have never experienced back pain before, it's still important, at least as a preventative measure. So one thing that we can do to keep the spine healthy is daily exercise. But if you're anything like me, that can sound a little bit daunting. But by the end of this presentation, I hope that you feel comfortable in knowing how to easily exercise your spine. I'm going to show you 3 very simple exercises that you can do while you're sitting. All you need is yourself, 5 minutes, and a comfortable seat, whether that's in a chair, on the floor, or even at the edge of your bed. So before we get into the movements, I'd like to talk about the science behind the spine first. It's important to know that the spine can move in 6 different directions. That way we can move the spine through those 6 different directions. And those directions are forward folds, back bends, side bends to each side, and twists to each side. So these 3 movements that I'm going to show you will take you through all 6 of those directions. Plus, if we engage the core correctly, it will also create core stability and strengthen the core. And according to an article called Core Stability in Chronic Back Pain by Paul Hodges, they did a study that was over the course of 3 years, and they found that the people that did core stability exercises were 12 times less likely to experience back pain than those that did not do core stability exercises. So, let's get into it. Dean, I'll have you come on up here. So I'm going to have Dean demonstrate first, and then I'll have you guys do it with us. So the first one that we're going to do are back bends and forward folds. So Dean, on your next inhale, his feet are flat to the mat, his hands are resting comfortably in his lap. On your next inhale, draw your chest forward, lift your chin up to the ceiling. So as we inhale, we're expanding through the front body and elongating through the back body. Now on your next exhale, pull your belly button towards your spine, squeeze the lower rib cage in round through your back. So this is where the core engagement comes in. We use the belly to the spine to engage the core and squeeze the air out. Good. Inhale to extend, and exhale to squeeze everything in. Good. So this is just a cat-cow movement. So let's do that together. Inhale, front of the chest, expand. And exhale, round through your back. One more. Inhale to expand. And exhale, tuck and round. Good. All right, come back to center. So Dean and I have very different flexibilities in the spine, and I just want you to keep that in mind. So I have a little bit more of a back bend than he does, and it's not that he doesn't have flexibility in his spine, it's just that his bones are shaped differently. This guy has been doing yoga for a very long time, so it's not that he is inflexible, it's just that his bone structure is different than mine. And that's okay. All right, so Dean, I'm going to have you move the chair so that you are facing them. Good. Now the next one that we're going to do are side bends. So Dean, on your next inhale, you're going to sweep your right fingertips up to the ceiling, left arm can hang by your side, and then side bend over to the left. Good. So you're inhaling into the side body there. Good. And then as you exhale, pull the belly button down to the spine, use the strength of your core to come up to center. Good. Inhale, left fingertips will sweep up and over, and exhale, pull the lower cage back in. Good, together, inhale, sweep up, and over, and exhale. Good, last one, inhale, sweep up and over, and exhale through center, very nice. All right, so our last one are twists. So Dean, take your left hand to your right knee, and that right hand can either hang heavy by your side, or you can take it back behind you, either on the chair or on the what is it called? Backrest of the chair. So inhale to lengthen through the spine, and exhale to squeeze your core and move your yourself into the twist. So you're not using your arms to push yourself into the twist, you're using the strength of your core. Inhale to release back out of the twist, and then we'll switch sides. Right hand to your left knee, left arm behind you. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, and exhale to travel into your twist. Good. One more inhale here, and use your exhale to come up. Good. Let's do that one more time on each side. So left hand to your right knee, right arm behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, travel into the twist. Inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Good. Opposite hand to the opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to twist. Good. Inhale to unravel. Actually, it was an exhale to unravel, but that's okay. So because spine pain or back pain is so prevalent in our lives, with 80% of adults experiencing it at some point in their lives, it's very important to keep the spine healthy. And we do that through daily exercise. But that doesn't mean that it has to be anything intense. It can just be 5 minutes of your time to strengthen the core and move through all the 6 different directions. And again, those directions are forward folds, back bends, side bends to each side, and twists to each side. So I hope you have learned how to easily keep your spine healthy. Are there any questions?
How often should you do this? Every day?
Yes, so every day would be ideal. It can be any time that you remember that, oh crap, I need to do something at least. So like if you're not doing any movement at all, it's best to at least go through these. So if you go to Pilates regularly, or if you go to yoga regularly, you may not necessarily have to do this every day, but on your days off, you should still go through all the directions of the spine.
Should you do this multiple times then during the day if you're not doing Pilates, or
You can if you want to. Once a day should be good. As long as you're engaging the core, that will help you with core stability. Yeah. So if you feel like it, you can totally do it multiple times in a day.
just one twist, one twist?
So that's actually a really great question. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 times each, or you can stay in the twist for like 3 or 4 breaths and then come out and then switch sides. Or you can do it on the breath. Either way, still works. So 5 minutes, kind of for all 3 exercises would work.
So you can do them standing or sitting?
Yes, you can totally do it standing. Yeah, standing would work too. It's a little bit different. So, and then the side bend. Twists are definitely going to be a little bit more difficult because you don't really have anything to hold on to. But generally, when we twist in a yoga class, when we are standing, we come into a balancing posture or stork pose, and then we use our knee to find a little bit of a leverage. So you're kind of getting a double whammy there with the balance and